Hey guys, it's Kamila from Code with Kamila, and today my dad said he has a surprise for me.
Okay, so the surprise is today you will be doing something yourself. So you will be programming yourself.
Without your help?
Uh, why not? With my help, maybe. Uh, so here's the description of the task you're gonna do today. It's taken from a HackerRank website. It's so we just take it as it is,
Okay.
and you will try to do, build a solution. And for those who are watching us, I recommend to pause the video and do the exercise yourself, and then you can come back and see how Kamila takes on this task. And we're gonna put description in under the video. But Kamila, can you just start reading, ask questions if you don't understand, and then try to build an application.
Okay, so this task is taken from HackerRank website. Given an integer and perform the following conditional actions. Oh, so this is like an if statement
Yes.
task. Okay, if n is odd, print weird. If n is even and in the inclusive range of 2 to 5, print not weird. If n is even and in the inclusive range of 6 to 20, print weird. If n is even and greater than 20, print not weird. Okay, I got this.
So
New project.
yeah.
Where's the app? This one, right? Net. Right?
Yeah.
And then next.
Mm-hmm.
And then first task.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's saying you cannot use
like
space.
why? It's illegal.
Not for Visual Studio.
Okay, so the integer is
So first you have to declare integer, right?
sure, yes.
Why you put it space here?
So I have to do it here?
Inside the block, right? This is a block, right?
Do it
The curly
like that?
braces, it's a block. So you have to do inside the block. So how
variable and
you can
equal, I'll just put like 8.
whatever, yeah.
Yeah, okay, and then semicolon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then, so my first is, if n is odd, print weird.
So how you know if it's odd or even?
Well, if it's odd, if it's divisible by 2.
Uh-huh. So how you know? In C# and in many other languages, what they do, they use a percentage sign.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not division, it's calculating the remainder. So if you say 8% 2,
Okay.
what's the answer, Louis?
4.
No. It's
8
a remainder.
By 2. Oh,
It's
8 remainder, okay.
So you understand?
Yep.
So
So
try to do odd. What will be the odd condition?
odd, so n has to be divisible by 2.
Mm-hmm.
It cannot be divisible by 2 if it's odd,
Mm-hmm.
so n, yeah.
Percentage.
Mm-hmm.
And what?
Would I do the exclamation point because that's not?
No, you do.
2, yeah. But
Right.
that's
Then
if it's
you do.
even.
So what if it's even? What is going to be the remainder?
If it's even, then 1. If it's even, it's 0.
Always, right?
Yeah. If it's odd, it's always 1.
So if it's odd, what you should do?
Well,
Equal.
Equal.
Uh-huh. Equal to what?
And so if it's odd, 1.
Uh-huh.
So that means if it's odd,
Yes. What you do?
print weird.
Okay.
Do I just do another console? Oops. Print 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because this statement is not finished yet.
Okay. Right line, and I'll print. So if n is odd, print weird. Okay. And then semicolon. Okay, and then the next conditional action. If n is even and in the inclusive range of 2 to 5, print not weird. So, this next one. If n by 2 equal 0, like this, and the and so greater than 1. So how do you do greater than?
What greater than 1?
What has to be greater than 1?
What has to be greater than 1?
N. So n is greater than 1, but and I can do it in front of, right? 5 and then less than?
No, it's not. It doesn't work like this.
It doesn't? Okay.
No, you have to do each condition separately. And
okay. So double n is less than 6. Less than 6.
What you do?
Console right line. Print not weird. Okay. Right line. Not weird. Okay.
You want to test it now?
Sure. It's not gonna print anything.
Well, let's see.
It's gonna print hello world, but that's it.
Good.
Yeah. Okay.
But you could use a different number.
Yeah, I could use different number. Let's do 4.
What it's gonna do?
It's gonna print not weird. Not weird. Okay.
But if you do 3?
It's gonna print weird. Weird, yeah.
Okay, let's finish.
Okay, next condition. If n is even and in the inclusive range of 6 to 20, print weird. So I have to just do the same thing as the line I did now. So n this one 2 equal 0, and n is, so it has to be greater than 5. Greater than 5, and n is less than, so range 6 to 20, so less than 21. Console right line print, so I have to print weird. Okay, now last condition. So if n is even and greater than 20, print not weird. Okay, so if n is even and greater than, and n is greater than 20, I have to print not weird. Console right line not weird. There.
Let's test now.
Okay.
You have to test all the conditions. You tested first 2.
Yeah. Yeah, I tested first 2 and then I have to test the third and fourth. So the third, if it's even in the range of 5, in the range of 6 to 20, write weird. So it has to be even. And let's do 8 again. Completions found. Okay. weird. And then the last one, if it's even and greater than 20, so we'll do like 72. And it has to print not weird in hello world. There.
And what's gonna print if it's 20?
If it's 20, it's gonna print weird.
So
Oh, okay.
there are several things we could improve, right?
Yeah, else.
First readability.
Yeah, I could do that too.
And also when it says like from 2 to 5, what you could do is say if it's inclusive, you could use equal, so it's greater or equal or less than and equal to 5.
Okay,
Then test.
sure. So we can do 4. No, we can do 2.
Mhm.
Do 2. Not weird.
Is it right?
Yay. Yeah, that's right. Not weird. And then I could also, instead of writing if I could write else if, and then at the bottom I could write else.
Exactly. Do you want to try?
Yeah,
So, but one thing to look. See. It says this is odd, the rest is
even,
even. So this could be if, and the rest could be
else.
else, and then you do. So this is called nested ifs, right? So what you could do if, put else. But if you're doing a lot of statements, what you do, you put them in a block.
There. And then
So-
do I fit all of that in the...
Yes, and if you see all those conditions,
Okay.
they already have this condition true, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can just simply
Oh, okay, so because the rest are even, I don't even have to put this.
because it's in else, so it says first this condition should be true, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise it's not going to be inside this block. So you can remove all that because it assumes that that condition already true.
Okay, so I can erase all of this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have to do that. Okay.
Run again and test.
Variable, let's make it 16.
Mm-hmm. Is it right?
Well, it has to be, so it's a weird, yeah, it's right, because it's between 5, well, it's between 6 and 20, and it's even, so yeah, it has to print weird.
So you see, it's a second
Mm-hmm.
variation of the same solution. You have two different prints, right? So you have to print weird or not weird. So what you could do, you could combine all the conditions that go to weird and do the other conditions to print not weird.
Oh my god, really? Okay.
Can you do that?
Yeah, sure. So I already have this else, this if right here.
Mm-hmm.
So this one is just if it's odd. And then the 2 pipes,
Or, yeah, that's going to be or.
and
Yeah.
then I can just take this and print it after.
But you understand that or, and will be, it's a multiplication, it's going to be done first, right? So you want to do?
Okay.
And now you have to remove from here. Let's run it.
Weird.
What if you do? You can just remove all the ifs, because in any case they're gonna do what?
Print not weird.
Mm-hmm.
So I can just remove this. But wouldn't I need a condition to write this? Yeah.
Weird or not weird? So it's if or
If or else.
that's all.
So this is how you simplify it?
Yep.
Okay.
There is also there is one thing that you missed, because that was the original. So this was the first,
Mm-hmm.
right? So this was the first condition.
Yeah.
This was the second condition.
Yes.
It says if even and range of from 6 to 20. But you just did what?
Oh, if it was just the range, I didn't do if it was even or not.
But the thing is, if it's not even, it's gonna be like this and still gonna work.
Yeah.
So if it's even, it's gonna do this.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not even, it's gonna do this. So it really satisfies. So you don't really need, because it's not gonna change if you add an condition.
Okay. Okay, so I'm done my first task? Yeah. Okay. Thank you guys for joining us on Code with Kamila. Come back next week for more videos.